Alright, so today I wanted to use this Kid Goku. I recently got him. I didn't get him on the day of release, so that's why there was no video till now. But start of new season, and I'm gonna be running him on Sun Family. This is a pre-recorded video. I'm just gonna voice over. That the reason I'm not running Dragon Ball Saga team is because my units are just not that high star. Like I've got Tambourine, who's 7 stars. Like I could run Yamcha, yes, but then your second main unit is gonna be DKP, and the issue with that is my DKP is also lower stars, and I don't have the Endurance Goku either. So you know, really in terms of defensively, I'll lack. So just going with Sun Family. And in this setup, I can actually use Forku with him because even though Forku loses his indestructible, this guy has it. So yeah, and the reason I've also wanted to make a video on him is because I have honestly I've been very disconnected with Legends in terms of people's opinions and stuff, if I'm gonna be honest. Very disconnected for some time. So I don't really know fully the situation. But I do think there were complaints about his character design, kit design, as in it is just very boring, uninspiring, bland kit basically. That's what people's complaints were. And I don't know, I like his design. This is exactly what they were planning to do. They did say that they were gonna make characters more simpler, make them do less things, because every character used to do everything like we were complaining. So it was very obvious to them as well that every character was doing everything, which shouldn't be the case. So right now it just feels like they are trying to just divide characters, like even though Daima characters do a lot of things, you know what, Daima is not an example. You know, there's nothing good about Daima. Sorry, Dragon Ball. Let's just focus on this tag, DB tag. By the way, before I go into that, Goku, God knows what they were actually thinking about his plat, because I genuinely, bro, this guy is so insane. Even now, like, how is this guy so good? Goku's actually broken. He's genuinely broken. Like, I don't think it's a controversial statement to say that he is better than every Dragon Ball Saga character currently. Goku is just better. Again, I don't have them on higher stars, so I don't know, but Goku is just insane. Okay, enough of Glaze. Talking about characters, it just feels like they're dividing characters in terms of, like, if, like, for example, Goku is a safety character, right? They don't need to make his kit complicated. Just very simple kit, gets vanished back on green card so he can survive longer. Indestructible so he can survive. Card draw speed down. Just the whole simple stuff, you know. And the rest of the techie stuff, like other characters are doing. Like in terms of support, Dragon Ball Destruction immunity. The first match is already over. I was busy talking, so we didn't even talk about the match. But whatever. That team, I guess, the last match is a perfect example of early season where you saw his team. His team had higher stars, like very high stars. His team equips were amazing, but for some reason, those teams just can't tank or do what they're supposed to do. Like you saw how easy it was for me to dismantle his team. It just somehow early season those people, I don't know, because equips are right, team stars are right, and it just still doesn't work. Somehow they can't tank or do enough damage, but that the same team late season would do. So I don't know what that's about. The early season, there's just something about it. Anyways, I was saying I like this Goku design because it's very simple. The other stuff is being done by DKP, who does the endurance nullification rush. Then there's Tambourine doing techie stuff. Then there's the Goku being able to tank. Then there's that Piccolo sealing, strike sealing, and you know, everything. And then there's launch with blast cards and everything. Like basically what they said, that they were gonna make characters have separate roles, and that's what they're doing, and that's why I think that's a good idea, if I'm being honest. I do like that because right now Kid Goku himself isn't toxic. I don't think so. Kid Goku is toxic, right? And I don't even think Dragon Ball Saga team itself is that toxic. Maybe I haven't faced them that much, so that could be the case because everybody's just running Daima. You can, I guess, have a problem with his design, kit design being boring, but I think we have to just get used to that because now kits are going to be more simpler. They can't make kits that exciting in the sense like characters will have new mechanics. I guess you can give new mechanics, but not every character is going to have new mechanics. And yeah, I don't know. It all depends on what you like. I'd rather this and balanced than exciting and broken. You know, I know you can be like this, you know, balanced and exciting. I know, but you think devs can do that? I don't think so. They have it in them. But yeah, basically I like his design. His job is generally not to be the main guy. His job is just to be the tank, not even tank, just safety of the team. I guess that's the reason why they, you know, didn't give Forku's indestructible like to his other tasks, only Daima. Because not because they wanted to be nice. No. They knew this guy was gonna release with indestructible, so they didn't want to give two guys on the same team have indestructible. So they made Forku's limited to Daima. I think that's just very obvious. Anyways, rush guess guys. What's new? I don't know if I think my first match rush also got guessed, but I don't remember. Maybe it didn't. But you know, enough of rambling. This is second match already halfway through. I'll just focus on matches now. Also, before I do that, if you have watched this far, please leave a like and subscribe. And this is the new, you know, not setup, but new background where you can see, you know, on the sides. This is especially till anniversary. Because this is the state of the game and I wanted to showcase that, so enjoy. If you like it, let me know your opinions. As I said, like and subscribe if you watched this far. Now let's actually focus on the matches. Daima team as always, you know, we're facing. I'm also running Forku. The thing is, on this team I can actually build my Forku offensively. I do get rushed, it's whatever. I'm like, I have indestructible, it doesn't really matter. But on this team I can actually build my Forku offensively. I guess maybe on Daima people do build him offensively. I personally build him defensively because he is my safety unit. So on Daima I have usually built him defensively, but here I can just go full on offense because he doesn't have safety. I don't need him to tank, so it's full offense. This Forku is, he has like one offense equip, rest are like he has one like full defense equip, one offense equip, and the other one is like health restore. So basically doesn't have that much offense going on. I chose to build him a defensive way, and I think Goku is also built defensively. I'm not sure. I think I might have just given him defense because I was like, I'm just gonna go all out with Forku as my offense unit. Other two can just defend. Also, Goku doesn't even have a Zenkai buffer. That's why I chose to go full defensive. Otherwise, I would have made him a bit more offensively. Again, I don't even remember what his equips were, so I guess I'll see in the loading of the next match. I don't know why he just let him die. He could have just switched out before I used the green card and saved him, but I guess he's dead. Did not expect a mid-range strike, my guy. Just go on to your damage. Sealed my main, otherwise I would have just used my ultimate. I've said this before multiple times. I do wish, again, my Goku was higher stars, but it is what it is. He's only 6. There you go, PB. Even like on defensive build, his damage is good, but again, this could be because early season, so you know, keep that in mind. As you can see, my ult is on the sealed, and then it got destroyed. I do win on damage though, and this is after he landed his rush and mine got guessed. So yeah. Another Daima. I tried to not put matches that were like, that people had like S equips, A equips, shit teams. Like this guy also has A and S equips, but not on his main characters. And this is also like fully timer team, so I was like, okay, fine. Generally, it's crazy. Like every match is just timer. Like Dragon Ball release didn't change anything. It generally did not change anything. The Dragon Ball campaign, everything changed nothing. It's just Daima every match. I do like the green card vanish recovery on Goku. It's just not as annoying as Ku, because Ku does other annoying stuff, you know. So when on top of that he keeps getting his vanish back, it is very annoying. But Goku doesn't do anything. He doesn't annoy you that much. He's just like, okay, I'll use this green card, get vanish back once. I mean 3 times, but I'll get my vanish back and then we chillin'. I was originally, by the way, gonna do don't laugh, but I was gonna do a God Topo video. I was gonna do that because he was I think Z tier boosted, or I think he was S tier boosted, and they changed the boost system. Like you have more damage and more defense now for higher rank boosts. So I was like, I'll use both the topos. The blue one was Z rank, Z tier, and the God Topo Zenkai one was S tier. I was like, I'll use both of them. I tried playing with them. I was also using this Goku, by the way, on the team on leader slot, because I don't really, universe reps doesn't exist. So I was like, okay, let's see how it does. The video is not being made. I think that should answer your question. So I will, I think, make at least couple of videos on the Z tier characters or S tier characters, probably this week, because I really don't have any, I really don't have anything else to do in this game. So I think I'll just do that. I'll try to find some characters. You know, Mecha Frieza is there, but who do I use Mecha Frieza with? I'll see what I do, but definitely I think the next 2 videos should be you know, those characters. I did make a video on Golden Frieza again, you know, talking about earlier when they said, when I told that okay, they are now giving characters different roles. They made Golden Frieza support and he doesn't support. Let's not talk about that. Basically, you might see a S tier, Z tier boosted character videos, couple of them this week. I thought maybe he'll try to sidestep again. I mean, for the green, didn't work out, doesn't matter. The thing is, my team also has really good amount of sustain, just like his Daima team. Don't know exactly how, but I know that they have good sustain, my team. The reason I don't know how is because I don't really remember kits, so I don't know what they actually do. It's, you know what, honestly, I am in a position with Legends where, you know how it's just like, you know, when you get older, you're like, you have difficulty keeping up with the current generation. You know, I just like, I'm too old for this. Like, you know, I am at that spot with Legends where I'm like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the community. I have no interest. I don't read about it. I don't even care about the game that much nowadays. I'm like an old man. Like, this is too much for me to keep up with. So I just play the game and give you my opinions. It could change. Okay, another rush guest. It could change in some time. I think the biggest reason is because I had that one friend who I used to talk Dragon Ball Legends with. Currently, he's busy in life, so you know, we're not talking that much. And if we are not talking that much, then we're definitely not talking about Legends, you know. So really don't have anybody else to talk about Legends with. So that's how my interest is also on the down. Because if I keep talking about Legends with people, interest stays in, because, you know, day in day out talking with people about it. Used to be in a guild as well, where, you know, I would talk daily, but that hasn't been the case for like 1.5 years, more than that by now. So that's not a new thing. But yeah, And the reason I didn't join another guild that I could talk people with because was I didn't want to put in effort, because if you are gonna be in a guild where everybody's interacting with each other, that guild is probably, you know, trying to also, you know, be in a good position, farm points and stuff, and I just couldn't be asked. So I was like, you know what, I'll just not join any guild like that. I'll just join a random. I found a guild on the DB Legends Discord server. Somebody, I found it, and I've been just there chilling for more than 1.5 years. I know nobody cares about this story, whatever. Anyways, the match. Goku's dead. Whatever. Didn't want to risk anything. He himself went for the mid-range strike. And this bro is gonna be cooked now, because I'm just gonna combo with Forku. Even Kid Goku will now have 2x card draw speed because one of my allies is dead. And his whole team is dead, so there you go. This is going to be the last match. Another Daima team. Honestly, man, it's just every match is Daima. Of course, not every match. Like 80% of the matches are Daima. The other are like Bozos running Cell and fucking what's his name, Beast Gohan. And looking by, you know, judging by what things are coming in Legends, it could be Ultra MUI. Oh, God knows how the first Ultra is gonna be after they said they're gonna make changes. Let's see how the first Ultra is after all of this, because it's gonna be interesting. I PV'd him. I could have just started the combo with Forku, but when I have a green card in hand, if I am just like, I'm generally just laser focused on doing that one thing, even if it's like not the best thing to do. Because my laser focus was dodge, go to Goku, use a green card, start a combo. I did not account for that PV. Even though PV happened, I was like, I want to do this, I will do this regardless of the circumstance. So I didn't even need to do that. But that's one bad habit of mine. I love when the first slot gets sealed, because I know I get a card there, I'm cooked. I can't combo. My green card seal, I was like, I'll use my main, use the AoE green card, ult him. But my green card is sealed. Amazing. That's RNG for you guys. I did not get what's his name, Roshi, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Did not get him. Somehow got Goku on 3 pods animation. Don't care even if you give up his first life. I don't care. Don't care. The longer you wait for them, they're just annoying. Just get the rush out of the way and build for the second one. Simple. If you're facing Daima team, as soon as you get the rush, press that button and pray that you don't get guessed. I was waiting for him to sidestep so I can do the blue, get my manage back. Very late on that. I think I tried to click that Goku there. I don't know. I think I did, but I mean, this is a 4-star Goku, so remember that. He's only 4 stars. I think I have art boosted his defenses, but they don't really. Art boosting doesn't really do much. I wish it did. I wish art boosting was. You know what? I take it back. I was gonna say I wish, you know, art boosting was more difficult to do, so you could only do it on selective characters, and it meant more. But it probably would have been difficult only for free-to-play players. So the paid players would have had every character art boosted, and they would have just another big advantage. So I take it back. I'm glad art boosting means nothing. Good damage from Forku. That's what happens when you build him, you know, offensively. I've generally not used a Goku offensively. I've always built him defensively. Ever since his release, I've never used him offensively. Like, I've never built him offensively, I mean. Always just full defense. So it's nice to see my Goku also doing some damage, because every time I face Forku, they do so much damage. And I'm like, mine doesn't do that. Now mine can actually fucking do it. I was so pissed here that I drew a blast, not a strike. My strike was the next one. I was so annoyed because of that. This whole situation is happening all because of that. I made the correct plays, but RNG said, no, not today, buddy. Here you go, have a blast against a blast armor unit. Choose to give up his life because, simple reason, if Vegeta catches me in a combo. And I guess that's good for me, but the thinking was if Vegeta catches me in a combo, Goku endurance pops, Vegeta can still combo, kill him, you know, combo doesn't stop. In case of that Goku, indestructible, even if he keeps on comboing me after the indestructible has progged, he can't really do anything. He's just you know, stacking up damage, basically, not killing any of my opponents. So I was like, that's a better choice to keep. Still getting pummeled. Go here because my Forku doesn't have safety, so he would die if I get fainted, so chose to go here. Figured he was going for that because he wouldn't just jump at the back, you know, that much if you didn't have a green card. I knew he's just trying to manage, get a green card, try to catch me in a sidestep or something. I did this because I wanted to heal the main ability to win the clash. Yeah, and I don't need to worry about cover changing because I have cover null now, and also I seal my ult. Thank you. And also because Vegeta has a blast cover change. Here I just was sure that he was gonna drop because his Forku had already lost his first life. By the way, do you see how many Dragon Balls I have? Remember when I said rush as soon as you get it against Daima? Catch him there, I'm like, yeah, whatever, rush. I don't care if I get the rush. I give zero fucks. For some reason he went there. I don't know, maybe he was trying to cover change and did not expect a rush, or maybe he forgot that his first life was already gone. Regardless, that brother is cooked. He is gone. Dust, mudded in the ground. 8.8 million damage. And then he goes mid-range strike, which is amazing. No cover null, so I'll just go here. And he basically saw the whole video. It wasn't this Goku doing much. It was Forku and Goku doing everything. His job is there to just tank, survive, heal, heal, heal. That's his job. And I do, the only reason I summoned, like I did one rotation, I didn't really get anything. The only reason I did the second one, even though Universe is coming, is because I know I like to have safety characters, and this safety character can give me options to run multiple teams. So that's why I just wanted to get him. And I'm gonna, I guess, have a little fun maybe till anniversary starts, and then we'll see. But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe. Here I think I just show the equips. Yeah, as you can see, Goku is just built defensively. But here are the equips on Goku. And yeah, there's nothing more. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.